In the shadowed heart of a forgotten cloning facility, the air hummed with forbidden science. Lord Arcadia, a spectre of ambition clad in black, strode through the sterile corridors. His face, a mirror image of the Jedi Knight Arca, was twisted by the dark side's cruel touch. He stopped before a massive Bacta tank, his red lightsaber casting a blood-red glow upon the glass. Inside, a woman floated, her long ginger hair a fiery cloud in the pale green liquid. Arcadia's voice, a low growl, echoed in the chamber. "Is the vessel ready?" he demanded of the trembling chief scientist. "I want the clone of Kira prepared. But she must be hollow, an empty shell, a perfect puppet for my will. No memories, no skills, no soul. Just a body for me to forge into a living weapon." The scientist nodded nervously, sweat beading on his brow. "Yes, my lord, we will ensure she is vacant." With a final possessive glare at the floating form, Arcadia swept from the room, his dark cloak billowing behind him like a storm cloud. He had plans for this empty vessel, plans that would break his genetic template. He would use the face of the woman Arca once loved to break him completely. But in the wake of his chilling departure, chaos and fear took hold. The cloning technicians, their hands shaking, rushed to complete the Sith Lord's orders. In their haste, a critical error was made. A sequence was initiated, not purged. Instead of wiping the clone's mind, they uploaded everything. Every memory, every laugh, every tear, every bit of Kira's formidable combat skill, her strategic genius, her fierce spirit, it all flooded into the newly formed neural pathways. They had not created a hollow shell. They had resurrected a ghost, complete with all her memories and all her power. Meanwhile, light years away on a war-torn world, Arca fought for his life. His lightsaber was a blur of emerald energy, deflecting a storm of red blaster bolts. He moved with the grace of a master, a whirlwind of light amidst the chaos of battle. Flanked by Republic troopers, he pushed back against the relentless droid army. The air was thick with the smell of ozone and scorched earth. Explosions rocked the ground beneath his feet, but Arca was a bastion of calm in the storm. For hours, the battle raged, a brutal dance of attrition. Neither side could gain the upper hand. Finally, as the twin suns began to set, a stalemate was called. The droids retreated to regroup, and the Republic forces fell back to their fortified lines, exhausted but unbroken. Leaning against a blackened wall, Arca closed his eyes, sweat and grime streaking his face. He reached for the Force, seeking a moment of peace. But peace did not come. Instead, a vision slammed into his mind with the force of a physical blow. He saw Kira, not the memory of her, but her vibrant and alive. Her long ginger hair whipped in an unseen wind, her eyes sharp and clear, burned with an intensity he hadn't seen in years. She was in a dark, sterile room, her hand outstretched, her lips moving, but he couldn't hear her words. The vision was so real, so vivid, he could almost feel the warmth of her hand. Then, just as quickly as it came, it was gone, leaving him breathless and shaking. He didn't know what it meant. Kira was gone, lost in the war years ago. Was this a trick of the dark side, a memory twisted by trauma, or was it something more? The uncertainty gnawed at him, a cold knot of dread in his stomach. Back on Coruscant, the gleaming heart of the Republic, the Galactic Senate was in turmoil. Chancellor Valerius addressed the hushed chamber, his words grave. The war effort stagnates. Our enemy, the Sith Lord Arcadia, grows bolder with each cycle, and now we have confirmation. The Jedi Knight Arca has returned from his self-imposed exile. A wave of murmurs swept through the assembly. Arca's name was a legend, a whispered tale of a hero who had vanished after a great personal tragedy. Some saw his return as a beacon of hope. Others, a complication they could not afford. The debate raged, voices rising in a cacophony of fear and political maneuvering. They needed a victory, but could they trust a Jedi who had abandoned them once before? Within the hallowed halls of the Jedi Temple, an even heavier silence reigned. The Jedi Council had made a decision, a desperate gambit to preserve their order from the encroaching darkness. They would scatter, going into a deep exile, hiding from the Sith's gaze until the Force revealed a new path. They believed their presence in the galaxy was only fueling the conflict, acting as a lightning rod for the dark side. Before they dispersed, one of the oldest and wisest among them, Master Exile, sought out a secret channel. He had to speak to one last person. He had to speak to Arca. Master Exaile's holographic form flickered to life before Arca in his makeshift barracks. The old master's face was etched with sorrow. "Arca," he said, his voice a weary rasp, "the Council has made a grave choice. We are going into exile." Arca's head snapped up, his eyes wide with disbelief. "Exile, Master, now. The Republic needs the Jedi more than ever." Exile shook his head slowly. "The dark side clouds everything. Our continued presence only strengthens Arcadia. We must fade into the background, become whispers in the Force." Arca then spoke of his vision, describing the vivid image of Kira, the confusion and pain it caused him. Exile listened patiently, his expression unreadable. "A vision of the past can be a weapon of the enemy, my old friend, but it can also be a guidepost from the Force itself. The truth of it is something only you can discover. Be wary of your heart, Arca. The past holds great power over you," with a final, sorrowful nod. Master Exaile's hologram vanished, leaving Arca alone with his thoughts, more isolated than ever before. In the cloning facility, the technicians had long since fled, terrified of what they had done. The only sound was the gentle hum of the life support systems connected to the Bacta tank. Inside, the Kira clone floated serenely, but then a flicker. Her finger twitched. It was a small, almost imperceptible movement. Then another. A ripple ran through her arm. The monitors connected to the tank began to flare with activity, charting a surge of neural electricity that was off the charts. The machine had not just given her memories, it had awoken her. Slowly, as if from a long and dreamless sleep, her eyelids fluttered open. Her eyes, sharp and intelligent, scanned the confines of her glass prison. She was aware, her memories fragmented, and in the depths of those eyes, a fire was kindling. The Sith Lord wanted a puppet. He was about to get a rebellion. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for the next chapter in this saga.